We're back on Antigua and Barbuda today. Let's welcome Patricia Tully. She's one of our local authors and is here to discuss what's happening with her book, A Mother's Journey. Good morning.
Good morning.
Definitely. So first, let's discuss what inspired you to write A Mother's Journey.
Okay, the book is Pioneers of the Caribbean, and I'm one of the co-authors. And the inspiration came from the journey our mothers took back in the day as a matter of liberating themselves, or I guess you can say emancipating themselves through immigration and to go to another country to seek a better life for themselves and mostly for their families. And that's what the book is about. My mother's journey, of course, is from Antigua to Canada, and my co-author Ingrid Lanby, her parents' journey, basically again her mother, from Jamaica to Canada.
Definitely. And I'm assuming that both journeys, whether your mom from Antigua and Barbuda and her mom from Jamaica, were quite similar.
Yes, they were. Yes, they definitely were. And it all took place basically in the same time frame. The travels were about just the same period of time, actually, yes.
Definitely. What inspired the collaboration between you two authors to come together and write this book?
Okay, we've been friends for quite a while, and it was always my intention, and I did start at one time and never continued. And while visiting my family up north in Canada a couple of years ago, we got together, we were out for dinner, and we were just talking about it. And then she says, well, she'd like to do it. And I says, well, you know, it's always been my intention. And then we says, well, we need to get it done. So let's get it done. So we decided we will get it done, and then we went forward, starting to write. And the pandemic happened, which helped a little bit because it enabled us to write some more and to complete the book.
Definitely. I just love hearing how things came to being from just a simple conversation that was just held by two friends. Which,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. So what inspired your passion for writing? When did your writing, or when did you realize that you wanted to become an author?
Oh, well, I've done some writing because I've written in commemorative magazines for our Carnival 50, and for some of our independence. We've had independence magazines and so on. And I've made contributions to those magazines. And on my job, I did do a job leaflet and so on. So that was, you know, the basis. And I did work in the newspaper back in Canada with one of the local newspapers in Toronto, Ontario, years ago, and did do a little bit of writing. So that was my background and my intention going forward.
Definitely. Now, back to A Mother's Journey. For persons who are interested in purchasing a copy of this book, where can they get a copy?
The book is available at Best of Books, and coming up on June the 19th, Saturday, June the 19th, we will be doing a book signing at Best of Books, and the cost of the book is reduced at that time, so you can get it for $75, and that's where you can get it. You can also get the book at Methodist Bookstore, but for the purposes of the book signing, it's happening at the Best of Books on St. Mary Street, Saturday, June the 19th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So that's the best time to come, and you will get an autographed copy at a reduced rate.
So the autographed copy will be from both authors, correct?
From myself.
Oh, just yourself.
Because my co-author is in Canada, and I'm here in Antigua and Barbuda.
Definitely. So I know you mentioned that there will be a reduced price on the book on Saturday 19th when you guys are having the signing. What is the original price for persons who may not be able to come out on that day?
It's $98.
$98. Okay.
Yes, it's two
Is
books in one.
Yes, I saw
Yes.
that on the flyer that it's two books in one, and I'm assuming obviously it would be from both parents' journey
Yes.
to Canada. How is that? Is it a case where it coincides, like one chapter is from one journey and the second chapter would be a next? How is in the book? How does it
No, the
how is it?
book is laid out in two different stories. There's her parents' journey, her mother's journey, and then there's my mother's journey. And it goes from chapter 1 to chapter 15, then chapter 1 to chapter 15 again.
Oh,
So
so
it's two different books in one, culminated in one.
definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining
Started
us.
with the history of both countries because I started the history of Antigua and Barbuda as I knew it, as I experienced it with my parents growing up, and likewise for my co-author Ingrid Lambie.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. So we're getting Antiguan history along with
Definitely,
our,
yes,
our regional brother Jamaican history and how they were able to go and start their lives in Canada.
yes.
Definitely. Well, that sounds like a really interesting book. And for persons who are interested in getting this book, as she says, you will be able to purchase it at Best of Books, and it will be at a reduced price on Saturday 19th at the book signing. And also, you can get the book at Methodist Bookstore, correct?
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
definitely. Thank you.
Name of the book is Pioneers of the Caribbean.
Pioneers of the Caribbean. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and I wish you nothing but the best in your journey to come.
Thank you so much, and blessings to Antigua and Barbuda.
Thank you. Well, stay with us. We have a lot more coming up in this third hour. Don't go anywhere.